Hi, I'm Emperor Wang. Welcome back to Studio 304. Today we're going to take a look at the 2026 Mint Air Britannia that I've been meaning to review for so long. I still haven't opened it. If you don't know what that is, I'll drop a link in the description to a video where you can get informed, or you can go back and watch my old video explaining it. There's no time to explain it here. There's no time to explain a lot of things. Without further ado, let's check it out. Here it is, folks. There was no way I was going to try to open that package on camera. As you all know, because you all definitely watched the video in my description, this is a Britannia pattern that was stamped onto a nickel copper planchet. 209 of these errors exist. This one has the certificate of authenticity from Chards, who identified the error. So, bottom line up front, I paid over $5,000 for this. And that was definitely not the best price point to get in on these things at. In fact, it was about the worst. So, timeline of events, when these first came out, they could be had for a relative bargain, I believe a few $100s. And by the time I became aware of them, they were being auctioned off for thousands. So, I knew I had to pull the trigger on one, and all I knew at the time was I didn't know if the price would continue to soar as the remainder of these sold out or if they would stabilize. So I took a risk and bought at the top. And in addition to that price, I'm not even including the shipping fee and the tax fee, which included tariffs. I was lucky enough that new tariffs against the UK had just been enacted literally days before I did this purchase. And who paid those tariffs? Me, the American, not the UK. So thank you, those of you who know who you are. But it's a gamble, and it could very well be a poor one. So like a lot of new collectibles and rarities, the secondhand market is going through waves. There was the first wave, the initial sell-off, and then there was sort of a second wave that we're past now, and that wave was people who had bought the initial sell-off and then they're flipping them immediately for a profit. All the little flippers got their greasy little mitts on them, and they've already turned their profit. And then the third wave we're in the midst of, and it is probably starting to wind down, and that's the people who got them encapsulated, graded, certified, and are selling them in new encapsulated form. And they're still asking over 5,000. I don't know if they're getting over 5,000. But once that wave dies down, all of these copies will have settled into the hands of collectors like me, who aren't going to sell them anytime soon, and who may very well die with them. And so I really don't know what the long-term market is going to value these things at. Obviously, I'm hoping that far in the future they'll be much more valuable than what I paid for it. But I could very well be wrong. And if I'm wrong, you can add that to the long list of swings and misses that I've taken in my various investment journeys. I probably really wasn't educated enough on coins and numismatics to even take this gamble, but I had the cash to play with, and I thought, you got to start somewhere. So this is where I started. Let me know in the comments what you think the future holds for these. If you are hopeful, if you are not hopeful, if you think the Wang is a dumbass, or if you think the Wang might get lucky. Coming up on this channel, who knows anymore? As always, take care and cheerio.